I'm gonna teach you everything I know on how to get mobile numbers, scrape it on the internet, and all of the other things that you should know when scraping mobile numbers. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so for today, I'm gonna be teaching you a couple of things that I know on how to get some data for mobile numbers. Okay, so the first thing is by going to Apollo. Okay, with Apollo, I got the clear plan, the starter plan, and they're kind of expensive if you do this way. But hey, this is the first option that you could try. Okay, so the way you could get the mobile numbers here is by subscribing to Apollo plan and having an access to their mobile number. This will be good if, for example, you have a list of people that are highly qualified that you're going to be keep on contact trying to contact like every month or 2 months until you ran out of town, right? This will be very good. I recommend this because the thing about this too is when you access their mobile number, for example, sorry Philip, but you're going to be accessing their mobile numbers, and then they are going to charge you 5 credits for it. And with the starter plan, let's go to Apollo.io's pricing. It's kind of expensive. So if you look at it, if you go, let's go monthly and basic, right? You only have 5,000 credits, which means you're only getting 1,000 people here. So 1,000 divided by 59, how much are you paying for? Right? So it's kind of expensive. You get the point. So now I've got some alternative things for you. Okay? So the first thing is by going to Clay. Actually, I'm sorry, this is not going to be a much cheaper option because it's going to be much more expensive. But if you do this at scale, you will save some money. That's the disclaimer. Okay? So if you go to Clay, here's the way you can find mobile numbers. I got Clay, LeadMagic, and ClearOutPhone. Those are the 3 tools that we're going to be needing. First, well, what's the purpose of Clay? Clay is the way where we can find mobile numbers. Okay? Not mobile numbers, people. And the way we could get the mobile numbers is by having the link in URL. Okay? So for example, let's have an example right here. United States. I only want owner, company attributes, marketing. All right. And then let's go with 11 to 50. There we go. Let's go with minimum is 1. Kind of limited. There we go. Continue. And boom. There you have it. Now, once you have this, the most important thing is their LinkedIn profile, because this is the reference that LeadMagic and ClearOutPhone we're going to be using. Okay, so the way you do this is by going to Add Enrichment, and you go to mobile, and then you do US and Canada. Okay, LinkedIn profile, and then here's an option too, because in Clay, let me make sure I'm being seen. In Clay, you can have a waterfall enrichment. What does waterfall enrichment means? It just means that if a number is not available on a certain vendor A, it's going to go to vendor B, C, D, E, F, G, etc. Right? Because we got different mobile data providers, which you can purchase the data from. If LeadMagic doesn't have that, you can choose another vendor, right? This is what it looks like. We'll use the LinkedIn profile as a reference, then full configuration. Then you got this, all right? See, with Clay, you got the credits, and I don't have credits anymore. But as you can see, I don't need credits to use LeadMagic because I got API. API, you just have to set that up right here, and then for LeadMagic, you can set it up on settings, and then you have the API, which hopefully I don't show. There we go. And then boom, that's where you get the API. You just paste it there, then you register it. Okay. Now, my recommendation is to try this out first by using LeadMagic. Okay, because it's the most cheapest. But if you have the power or the budget to do so, I recommend Prospeo is another one. Okay, for validation, just like email, when you're validating the emails, if you watch my previous videos, when you validate emails, it shows you if it's valid, casuals, invalid, etc. Right? To save you time from contacting numbers that are not real, that are not active anymore, use ClearOutPhone to validate it. I purchased the one-time purchase credit that doesn't expire, so it's really good. It's like a one-time purchase thing, then you just use it whenever you run out, then you reload again. So that's how you use it, okay? So, and then boom, you got it. Let me try to run it for 10 rows just for you guys. So you better subscribe because, you know, I'm trying to give you an example here. I don't even know these people. There we go. We only got one number, thankfully. Okay, so once you do this, you're now able to get a list of mobile numbers. Okay, well, what's another option that you could do? So this is the much more expensive option, but just so you know, I'm proud to say that I have been able to find a way to get this as a much cheaper price. Okay, so let's go back. At the previous video, please go back to my previous videos. I created a video there where to get the cheapest data on Apollo leads. Okay, so currently you got two options. You either go to Appify or you go to Ample Leads. On Appify, Appify is charging you $1.20 to get 1,000 credits. This is as of September 2025, where it's still active. Hopefully it stays long. But you can also use Ample Leads, which we're going to be using. Okay, ampleleads.io. There we go. On Ample Leads, remember, the way we could create or find mobile numbers is by getting the LinkedIn URL. Well, if you scrape Apollo, they'll give you the LinkedIn URL. You got no problems with that, right? So here's what we're going to be doing. We will create a filter on Apollo. Let's try and search. And then we're going to scrape it with Ample Leads, $1.20 for 1,000 credits. Boom. And then that's the time where we upload it to LeadMagic, verify it with ClearOutPhone. Actually, LeadMagic has a verifier too, so that's also fine. But validate it with ClearOutPhone, then boom. That's another thing, okay? Let me demonstrate it to you. I'm not gonna scrape it, of course, but to show you, this is where you build the Apollo LinkedIn or Apollo URL. You scrape it here, boom. Say for example, 100. You name it, boom, start scraping. This is what it looks like, okay? And then this is where you upload the file. So I've just uploaded it today as an example, and then it's gonna run and execute. And then it's gonna tell you how many mobiles it found, how many credits was involved, and then that's the time where you can get your mobile numbers. Well, how do you validate it? You can have two options. You go with the same thing, ClearOutPhone.io, or LeadMagic has also a mobile validation powered by Titan X. The thing about this too is they got better mobile validation, but it's pretty expensive. I don't want that. I don't want to pay too much. So the way I do it is by going to ClearOutPhone instead, because as you can see, I only got 191. Heck, I might have 500 contacts, right? It might not be wise. So do as you please, and with mobile validation, or mobile finder was the thing. You go to mobile finder, upload the list of Apollo URLs you were able to scrape, and then that's the time where you go to the process of validating it. Okay, so those are the technically 3 ways for you to get the mobile numbers. If you like this video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers as of September of 2025. Let's go. Thank you so much.